Hello, hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming.
Hey.
Pleasure to speak to you. Give us a quick intro then. What can people expect from Gassed Up?
What can people expect? It's fun. It's London. It's gritty. It's just a fun film to watch.
What can you tell us about the character you play and how he fits in the story?
I play Mo. He's one of the members of their moped gang, if you can call it that, and he is just the one who doesn't take it seriously in the group. He kind of sees everything as a joke. He kind of breaks the ice with the group a lot, and just makes everything a lot less deep. But yeah, he's just a kind of fun class clown almost of the characters.
And how did you prepare to play him? Did you sort of have any reference points to, about this world, or could you relate to him?
Remember how I prepared to play him. I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of conversations with a lot of the cast members, kind of just digging back and creating a backstory and creating relationships, especially with the character of Cabs, because us two are out of the group are the closest in terms of like we grew up together. In terms of our backstory, yeah, just a lot of conversations about where we come from, what experiences we have that might be similar, which I don't know. It's just, yeah, there was just that was it, yeah.
And there seems such a great chemistry between you all.
Yeah.
Like the character, it all feels very lived in, these relationships. How did you build that on and off set?
Thank God for chemistry reads. That was a huge part of it. Yeah, I think we did that. When we came in, I remember it was just after the read, because we came in for the chemistry read and we got put, was us four in the morning. We kind of knew after the first kind of scene that we ran for. We were like, yeah, something special is happening. There's this great kind of gel going on between the two. And from there, like I remember just walking out of that thinking like we kind of all belong to, and like there's such a difference between us, but we all kind of like fit together like a puzzle really well from the get-go. There was great chemistry. And then that kind of grew over time throughout the shoot.
One of the amazing things when you watch it, it just feels so visceral. Like you are there on one of those mopeds. What was it like to shoot some of that stuff? Did you get quite nifty riding one?
It was definitely fun. It was definitely intense and scary. Yeah, it was really, really fun.
Did you have a favourite scene or one that you found most challenging to pull off?
My favourite scene was where we are hyping up each other to do the first heist, and we're kind of shouting at each other and bopping around and dancing to the song. That was really, really fun. That was a great experience.
And in terms of the takeaways from the film, I mean, I think what's quite clever about it is, in the beginning, it's all an adrenaline rush, sort of maybe a bit of glamour in there. Maybe you say, oh, maybe it's not so bad. But of course, as the film goes on, the darker side comes in. So kind of a warning maybe to young people out there.
I think it is very adrenaline filled. Yeah, it kind of makes you see the humanity in it a bit, especially with Ash's family and Roach's relationship with his father. It just makes you kind of see what's going on behind the scenes instead of just the fun and excitement of riding around doing what they're doing.
Taz was saying the other day that, one of the key themes in the film is perhaps the system is a bit broken. Is enough being done for young people out there? And Idris Elba's kind of doing, that campaign about knife crime, things like that. Like, I think, is it almost expected people will fall into the hands of gangs if there's not enough for them to do elsewhere?
If they haven't got the opportunity, yeah, I think so. I think it's difficult. It's a very touchy subject, and I think
Do you know what you're going to be working on next?
I just finished a feature called William Tell, where I play Walter Tell. So that's coming out later this year. I spent the last 4 months filming it.
What's that about?
It's about the folk story of William Tell from Switzerland, who was famous for shooting the apple from his son's head. And they made a feature about it, and I've been lucky enough to be a part of it.
Amazing. Well, really enjoy the night. Thanks so much. Thank you.